Hi, welcome to day 7 of getting off to a great start. So today I'm talking to you about your sponsoring activity. At every show, you should have a booking activity and a sponsoring activity. So today we're talking about that sponsoring activity. And if you didn't watch yesterday's about the booking activity, make sure you go back and watch that. So what is a sponsoring activity? A sponsoring activity is where you are sharing the opportunity or the hope of Premier with others. So during your show, you should always be trying to 1, get a booking, schedule future jewelry shows, and 2, share Premier with someone so that you can not only bless them the way you've been blessed by Premier, but grow your team. It's really important that we know how to grow our team and share Premier with others and not just keep it all to ourselves. So, what is a sponsoring activity? During my show, after I talk about the hostess benefits, I then go to the letter B. The letter B stands for blessing. Premier has been a huge blessing in my life. This is exactly what I say. B stands for blessing. Premier has been a huge blessing in my life. If it weren't for Premier, I wouldn't have been able to be a stay-at-home mom with my little boy Asher for the past 1.5 years. And thanks to Premier, I've been able to replace my full-time job and make more than I made working full-time. And I'm my own boss. I have no quotas. I make 50% profit of everything I sell. And I have so much flexibility. I only work about 8 to 10 days out of the whole month, doing shows, hanging out with ladies, and playing in jewelry, and getting paid more than I paid working a full-time 8 to 5 job. So Premier's been a huge blessing to our family. And I would be so rude and selfish if I didn't share this amazing blessing with you tonight. So tonight I want to show you what it's like to be a jewelry lady for just 1 month. So the average jewelry lady has about 5 shows a month. And most people in Premier have a full-time job while they are working Premier. So you don't have to quit your job to do Premier. You can have a full-time job alongside of it, or you could do Premier full-time like me and have about 8 to 10 shows a month. It's totally up to you. You can have as little or as many shows a month as you like, because we have no quotas, so no pressure. You just do as little or as much as your family needs. So, can I have a volunteer, please? I'll have a volunteer come up. I'll give them an extra Diva dollar for being my volunteer. And I will say this. Okay, Sandy, you have just become a Premier Designs jewelry lady. We're just pretending. And I'm gonna show you what it's like to be a jewelry lady for 1 month. So Sandy's a new jewelry lady, and she's gonna pick about how many shows she'd like to have a month. How's 5 sound? About 5 shows a month sound good to you? So I'll say, okay, and I have this little, these little dollars in here. And this is, you can print these off of the Premier Jewelers site. It's called Big Money, and you can just print these off from that Premier site. Now, I'm gonna use these to show them how much money they can make in a month. Okay, Sandy, so your first show, what night of the week would you like to have your show on? And they'll say Tuesday. Okay, so on Tuesday, you go out and you have a girls' night out with your sweet hostess. And she and her friends have a great night. Y'all just play in the jewelry, hang out together. And she had the average jewelry show of $500. So you made what? She'll say $250. That's right. You made $250. And I'll hand her $250 in big money. And then your next show, she'll say Saturday. So Saturday you have a show, and that show was a $400 show. How much money did you make, Sandy?
$200.
That's right. The next show you go out and it was an $800 show. So how much money did you make in one night? You made $400 in one night playing in jewelry, eating brownies, hanging out with some ladies. And then now you have 2 more shows this month. Well, unfortunately, sometimes shows cancel. So that hostess had to reschedule her party, or she canceled, and she said, hey, how about I just take the catalog around to those fellas or the ladies at work? And so she takes the catalog around, and she collected about $400 in orders just from passing the catalog around. That is called a catalog party, and that makes her a catalog sales partner instead of a hostess, and she got 20% back in her sales and free jewelry of her choice in one item at half price, compared to our hostesses who get 30% free and up to 8 at half price. So anyway, she collected $400 in orders for you, so you still made $200, and you did absolutely nothing. She passed around the catalog for you and did all the work. And then you've got 1 show left this month, and it was a $400 show, and you made $200. So count up your money and see how much you made just working 5 days out of that whole month. And remember, one of those days you did nothing but collect the orders, and you still made $200. So how much did you make, Sandy? And she'll sit there and count through her money. Let me count this. 1, 2. She made $1,250 working 5 days out of the entire month. And $1,250. Could y'all use an extra $1,250? Okay, just work 5 days out of the month with Premier, and you could easily pay off debt, pay off your car payment, save up to be able to go on vacation. Whatever it is that you need Premier for, it can meet a need in your life. Maybe you need to be a stay-at-home mom like me. It can do that for you. And eventually, maybe you would even like to retire and do Premier full-time, and so you don't ever have to go to job and work for a boss. You could be your own boss. So you just let me know if you have any questions about Premier. I would love to answer your questions, and I do take referrals. So if you know someone Premier could bless the way it blessed my family, refer them to me, and I'd love to help them get started. Now, ladies, this is all part of my show. Now, ladies, here I have this little after party ticket, okay? Now, if you would like to hear a little bit more about how you could make 50% profit and get tons of free jewelry, go on free trips, make $1,250 or more a month, if you would like to hear a little bit more about what I do, either for you or for someone else, take one of my little after party tickets, and you're gonna stay in here with me for just 5 extra minutes after the party while everyone else goes shopping. So while everyone else goes shopping, you're gonna stay for just 5 extra minutes before you go shopping, so I can tell you a little bit more about Premier. Then I go around the room, and everyone who wants to stay for the after party gets a little after party ticket. And I'll tell them, if you stay for my after party, your ticket, it's just 5 minutes, your ticket will be put into a little drawing for everyone who stays for that after party. And I'll be put into the drawing for my beautiful double road diamond tennis bracelet. Now, no, it's not real diamonds, but it looks like real diamonds, and it's off of the Premier Designs incentive site. It's actually cubic zirconia, and y'all can get these for like $2 or $3.99, and you could choose any of the Premier incentive site bracelets for this. You don't have to do this one. But I use this one because it really grabs their attention. It makes them want to stay for my after party. So anyway, I say, okay, ladies, if you stay 5 extra minutes, then you will get your name entered into this drawing for this beautiful double road tennis bracelet. Isn't that gorgeous? And all you have to do is take a ticket and then stay 5 extra minutes. And then after the show, so I'll go around and pass those out. After the show is over, I'll do my after party. Now, we will talk about this after party later. And today I just wanted to show you my sponsoring activity during the show. And we'll be back tomorrow for day 8 of getting off to a great start. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about how you're going to collect payments at your training show. So you'll need to set up a few things for that, and be back here tomorrow to hear all about some businessy stuff. I will see you tomorrow for day 8 of getting off to a great start. Have a blessed day.